Gizmo to the left and me Roz to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. My phone going, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm here. It is true. It is true. It is so true. It's never been so true. Welcome, welcome. I've been away for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I was unable to be here for 2 weeks, and I am here. Grab the rev. There ain't no vicar, and I'm not alone. I'm not alone. You cannot see him in a moment. Gizmo is around. He's around. No knows what he's going to do. And to the side of me, is the lovely Lady Roz.
Hello.
And I'm back. Yes, I do apologise. I do apologise for the 2 week not available. It was impossible. Well, I could have redone a video, I suppose, not done one live. I could have done that. Actually, upon thinking about that, I could have done that. I never thought about it. No, I've had a spiritual weekend on the first weekend, and the parents were down the second weekend, so I couldn't do that live feed, and I apologise for that. So today might be a longer one to make up for 2 weeks. We don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided. Welcome to the viewer who's watching at the moment. Welcome to the show. I hope you've had a lovely, scary weekend with the Halloween scary. And right, ready? There's gonna be an earthquake on it. You feel it? That's Gizmo walking past the laptop. I told you, you never know what he's going to do. You never know what that cat's gonna do. Ooga, ooga, yeah. So, as usual, I'll start with my input of the actual demonstration of the actual video. So, if you like this video, please hit that like button. And to those who haven't done already, if you enjoyed what you see and you want to hear more, please hit that subscribe button. And when you want to know when these videos are coming out, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Yes, I am here. Rev the rev, and I ain't no vicar. I'm back. So you saw the title of the show. Before I get there, I've got to do some jokes. Yes, I've given you 2 weeks reprieve of bad jokes. Jokes are so bad, Michael Jackson once did a song about them. I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, bad, bad. I know I can't sing shit, really, can I?
And you can't remember the bad song Michael Jackson.
Really? Really? So I'm going to start the show with some really bad jokes. The first joke is really stupid. I think quite funny, stupid. What kind of music is scary for balloons? In the background, you can see Roz trying to work out the answer to this. Music. No. And if it's a thought, this one is a thought. Roz knows this one because I told her earlier on. I find it. Do you ever feel lonely? Watch a scary movie. They'll be watching you. And another thought. And this is now, I'm not insulting women, please, this is just a joke. Just a joke. 25% of all adult women are currently on medication for a mental illness, which is very, very scary. Why? Why? Because that means 75% are running around untreated. And she's not one of them. She's been treated, honestly. I took it in. A little girl was in class the other day talking to her teacher. I had a kissy who stuttered, said the little girl. was in the backyard with it when a Rottweiler that lives next door jumped over the fence into our yard. That must have been scary, said the teacher. It sure was, said the little girl. My little kitty raised his back and went, and before he could say fuck, the Rottweiler let him. I mean, being born on solid ground must be a really scary ordeal. Terrifying. Imagine being born in the ocean. That's just water frying.
They don't get any better.
Apparently, North Korea now has a missile that can hit New York, which is a bit scary. If it can make it there, it can make it anywhere. What's Gordon Ramsay's favourite scary movie? That's it! Because his show, he shouts, "Get out, those who are stupid." And I'll just do one more. I will just do one more. One more. What do you call scary porn? A horror film. I told you they were scary. They were that bad. They said chill down my spine. Now I'm going to start the show today. You may wonder why I said horrific aldi and scary movie. You wonder why? Why you say?
Why?
She says it's because today it was payday this weekend. Payday just gone, and because of so, we were doing our monthly shopping. Now, for most people, monthly shopping is a piece of cake. You see, drive to the supermarket. Keyword here is drive. And you get your shopping, which is normally a trolley full, so full it takes two people to push it down the alleyway. Go through a sarcastic cashier. You pay for it. You take it out to the car. You pack it. You drive home. Easy, isn't it? Unless you don't drive. If you don't drive, there's a small problem because you have to rely on either your feet or a bus. Now, this day and age, getting a bus journey is bad enough. But when you got to do it with shopping bags, it gets worse. When you got a 10-foot wind, I mean, the moment when we were going this morning, we actually go with 2 shopping trolleys. No. Before you say it, we haven't nicked 2 shopping trolleys from Tesco's. There's marathons. No, we haven't. It's proper chopping. You got the handles and you got the cloth bag and the wheels on. We go with 2 of those. It's a slight problem, you see, because I'm a cheapskate. One of these trolleys works perfectly. Mrs. takes that one. The other one is disabled. It's disabled because the stand doesn't work. Then you stand it up, stand collapses, and it goes. So you have to hold this trolley solidly all the time. Now, when it's empty, not a problem. So we've left the house to go shopping today. We have to walk around the road to get the bus, and it's very, very windy, as I'm sure you'll tell. And as we're walking, honest to God, I was doing something with the phone. Roger's like kind of ahead of me and didn't even realise that I stopped
I knew
walking.
you were going ahead of me, behind me, even.
Really? I'm telling the story. And I started walking again, and the wind. Honest to God, the wind was so strong. Wind caught the trolley. And it was so strong, I actually went.
Thank you.
Actually took me and blew me down the road. That on my speed, I overtook Ross with the pure force of the wind. Going, whoa! So the moment that happened, I knew this was going to be a bad day. So we sat on the bus and making our way to Aldi, and we got off the stop before Aldi, and Ros does as usual, just a bus stop, and I took a look at Sainsbury's worker and say, is she getting off the bus yet? And Ros says, no, and I says, well, there's your answer, because Sainsbury's is across the road from the bus stop. And I'm only because I saw her there. I don't think Ros did. But, you know. Whoa! Whoa! I'm telling the story. That's, like, you saw that. Physical abuse. Did you see that? Physical assault. I've now got viewers who can see that.
Yeah, and they say, good on me, do it again.
True. And it's a mystery viewer. I've no idea who it is. It's a mystery viewer. I've got someone watching. Honestly, I have someone watching. So yes, so we got off the bus and we walked round to Aldi and we're doing our shopping. Again, not a problem. We got off all our stuff and we gone down to the till, paid for it, gone to the window. And you know, the Aldi, unlike a lot of supermarkets, where you can put your bags at the till, you can't do that, Aldi. They shove it all back into the trolley. Well, they don't. They put it into the till and then we put it back in the trolley. And you go to the window side, you pack it over there, which is normally not a problem. I normally pick certain items to go in the trolley I've got. I know that trolley's stable. I put my foot, and I'm actually doing the movements of putting my foot on the bar of the actual feet of the trolley, and it stops it tipping forward. For some reason, it's not having it, and it won't let me get my foot underneath to put on the bar, and it keeps toppling over. And I'm like, so I then get in a position where I stood it up and I bottom up and it's standing up, it's not moving. So I can now pack it and I'll put the stuff in. It's like, imagine Tetris with a shopping trolley. I was cramming as much in that trolley as I can. To a point where Roger's going, stop it, leave me some. So I stopped it and I'm on the trolley. And then Roz had a brainwave. You see, we got a freezer bag. And Roz thought about putting the freezer bag inside her trolley. One small problem. It doesn't fit.
It did.
Cashier was following by. Poor cashier. He decided to come along, and I'm like, excuse me, can you get down?
At this point, it was him that asked him to help, not me.
Well, I couldn't help because I let go of this bag. It would have gone arse over. So the cashier helped and managed to get the bag into the trolley. In fact, when we come home, we couldn't get the bag out of the trolley. Beside the point, I had to get the bag tip upside down and go, woo! That's getting ahead of the Anyway, now we're getting our journey home, and we've left Morrison's. This is where the fun really begins. Because you see, the worst thing that can happen with a shopping trolley is the wheel comes off. And you got to move this trolley. Luckily, I zipped off to Sainsbury's whilst we were waiting for the bus, and Roz sat in the rain waiting for the bus, and 3 or 4 buses went by while she's waiting for me to come back. You know, but yeah, I got there and back, and we waited for a bus, and the bus turned up. We got on the bus. I sat down with the trolley, and then I watched as this plastic bit off the trolley went ding, and flew across the bus. And I was thinking, well, that's not a good sign. That is not a good thing. Because one, I don't know where from a trolley that plastic come from, and B, I don't know where it's come from. I don't know what part of the trolley just broke. So it wasn't until we got in off the bus I noticed this wheel was going, and that's normally a sign that this wheel is about to go. And you've got to bear in mind this trolley is heavy. This trolley is heavy as bibbidi boop, bibbidi beep, bibbidi boop, bibbidi boop, bibbidi boop, Supermatch game, Supermatch game, Supermatch game. What show is that from?
Blankety blank.
Hey! That's showing our age.
Supermatch.
Yeah, that was the when someone won their round,
Yes,
and then it went
it
through
was.
to the Supermatch game, Supermatch game, Supermatch game.
And don't ask me to name presenters because I can name a couple of them.
Was
Les Dawson?
wrong. The
Les
first one,
Dawson was one of
first,
them.
yeah, but first presenter was Terry Wogan.
Yeah. And did Bruce Willis
Then it
do
was
that?
no. Then it was Les Dawson. Then it was Lily Savage.
Yes.
Lily Savage.
Lily
They were the
Savage.
3 presenters of blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank. Right, yeah, so yeah, pouring out of rain, wind's going to the nails, and the trolley's wheels going as we're getting off the bus. Now, normally most bus drivers will get as close to the curb for you as possible. Close to the curb. But we're talking about a bus driver. It was when we ended up waiting at a bus stop when it stopped
10 minutes.
for about 10 to 15 minutes because the bus driver couldn't get the frigging ticket machine to work. He's like, come on, we want to go home. It'll be faster if we walked. Had it not been raining, we would have. Trust me. You can tell the Halloween season here because I'm turning into a werewolf now. Yes. Yes. Anyway, back to the story. Yeah. Yes, you were thinking part. Seeing there's 2 people with shopping trolleys getting off. You would have parked just so you just go down. No, I swear the gap to that to the curb was like that. Which means you got to lift the trolley up and over. And when you got a very, very heavy trolley, every time it takes a the weight goes on the wheel. And when you got a wheel going any minute that wheel's gonna go and they got to drag all the way home. I was not looking for that, but luckily we survived. To that point, we survived. We survived. And then we got across the road. Now again, at the point when you cross the road, nice crossing points, the pavement goes down, so you can just roll the trolley into the road and cross. Where do we cross? It's like that must be a drop. Again, you're dropping the trolley onto the floor. Right for Roz, you can just go the trolley and fine. Me, I've got will going. I'm waiting for the again, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm thinking, how long is my luck going to hold? How long? I'm honest to God, I'm watching the trolley as I'm going across the road. Will was going. I'm just waiting for it to go. I'm just waiting for it. Waiting. We got across the road, and I did. Got on the pavement, and I thought, go, but it didn't. It still got on. I managed to get this thing home. The trolley is over there. It's like decrepit, falling apart, like my mind. Yeah, so yeah, we made it home. But for me, that was a scary. I just did not want to drag that trolley back, and I saw it happening. I knew, so I had a feeling something's going to go. No, but that's my tale. That's my story told of a horrific shopping trolley. Aldi. Please tell me if you like the story. Especially if you've seen the video after I've been doing this live. When you've seen the repeat of this story, let me know what you think because I have those more funny stories like that. Especially, I love it if I can get our Roz laughing whilst I'm telling a story because that means I've done it right. I've done it right. Especially when you got a trolley wheel going and everything else. But the next part of the show, a friend at work suggested because it's Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. Yeah, the werewolf. But yeah, no. I should talk about scary films, horror films that I've watched. Now, when you said that, I thought, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. I'll do a top 10 of scary films. I don't know if you noticed. For a first, no bright light coming from the window. We've kept our window open. It's dark outside. So yeah, one small problem with me doing a top 10 scary films. I don't like scary films. I don't watch scary films. So I thought, how the hell am I going to make a list of 10 films that I've seen that are scary if I don't watch scary films? I mean, there have been a couple of what I call mediocre scary films, but I don't call them scary. I call them action with a bit of gruesome side. I mean, World War Z, that's about zombies, and zombies are scary. But these zombies were funny. Most zombies to me go, like me, like Ross in the morning before she had coffee. Like, these like, "Ee!" and they're climbing over walls, they go, "Ee!" and they're jumping over walls. I'm thinking, that's not scary. That is not scary. There's another film I've seen called Sanctuary, where there's zombies all around them, and they live in a sanctuary thing, and they got to survive and stuff like that. I want to tell you about films instead on actually what I call scary. They're fun films to watch. They have endings that surprise you in a horrific way. Now, this isn't one of them. I can give you an example. Imagine I must have been, I don't know what year this film came out. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant film. Everyone knows this film. It's brilliant. But the thing is about this film, it's a brilliant film, action film. It's one of those films where major star of the film didn't actually do anything to affect the ending of the film because it would have happened anyway if the bad guys got the bits and pieces. Has said in the Big Bang Theory, I know. But things the end of it is a brilliant film, classic action film, rolling boulders and someone gets stuck in a plane which goes around and shoot people's action. One of my favourite scenes with the bloke with the whip to take on a bloke with a gun. And the gun wins. He just goes bang before the bloke with the whip even starts. But there wasn't whip, no, it was a sword fight. Sword fight. Because the reason I'm saying that is because originally when the film was being made, it was going to be Indiana Jones with a whip taking on a bloke with a sword. But when the bloke who played Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, read this, he said, that's stupid. You got a gun with bloke with some swords, and you got one bloke with a whip and a gun. You ain't going to fight you with a smeg and whip if you got a gun. Just let me go live and I'll show you what I mean. And they did see this went bang. And that's a good point. That's how that scene made it into the film. That is how that scene snapped Harrison Ford. Yeah. But yeah, brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant film. The thing is, the ending of the film is quite horrific. Especially to a 10-year-old or about 11-year-old who's watching it for the first time. You see, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Yeah, at the end of the film, they look, all the bad guys look at the thing coming out of this box thing in the film. And Indiana Jones tells his mate not to look at it, which they don't. And next thing you know, all the people in the room are melting. Their faces are just like falling apart and stuff. And I watch it now and I don't find it horrific at all. I find it quite, yeah, sort of, When you're young, it's quite scary to watch. And Roger's been quiet. He's not agreeing with me or disagreeing with me. But there you go. That's the sort of point I'm trying to get with this film. This point about film with scary endings. Now, another film I can tell you about, Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers is a sci-fi film. And Roger's going to moan at me because the TV on the cross behind the TV is a Celebrity Chase. And one of the celebrities on Celebrity Chase is from the bloke from Coronation Street.
I'm not moaning. I'm not moaning yet.
So yeah, it's basically alien bugs attacking the Earth, and it's just like a space army go out and stop them. And it's a brilliant film, and the whole film is gory. They don't hold back. Seeing these aliens insects attacking humans and stuff. It doesn't hold back at all. But it's not done in a scary way. It's actually done in a fun way. Some way you're actually laughing at them and you're wishing the bugs actually win. It's one of the final scenes in the film, which I would classify as quite horrible at the moment if you're not prepared for it. And if you imagine, like, the bugs run their areas like like insects do in our farm, around us. You got the queen who tells all the other things what to do. And the bugs in the film are the same. There's a queen bug. That's Roz is in this very moment open a fizzy bottle. So give me a second, because this instead. She was going to
and I'm grateful this one.
Anyway, so I was saying, Starship Troopers. And the Queen has this thing on her head, like a little antenna thing. When I saw this, and I didn't think much of it, it sort of comes up and goes like that, you know. And I just thought it was a extinct bone thing. I have no idea what it was for. When this army had captured 3 of the humans in this cave, the bugs are trying to get information out of them. Now, obviously, bugs can't talk to us in a language we understand because they're bugs. And the way they get information is by this appendage thing, straight into the boat's head, through the top, and sucks out all the brain. I mean, honest to God, you see the brain going up through this clear tube. It's getting to a point that Roz watched me watch the film. I don't think she'd actually seen the film all the way through. She just saw the end of it. And she saw this and she went, "Are you don't like horror films?" And my reaction at the time was, actually, that's quite funny, because the thing is, by the time I saw that was like the 5th or 6th time I've seen it. I love Starship Troopers is up there with my favourite films. I've seen it for a while. I'll see it again. And when I first saw that, I was like, "Oh, bloody hell." But after a while, you get used to it. Like seen in Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's so as you go along, you just appreciate what it is. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. And there's other films like it as well. But some of them you expect it from the style of film. I mean, Reservoir Dogs, when he cuts the boat's ear off, you expect it. Goodness. Please excuse my coughing. It's my all of a sudden gone dry, and so this is the best time for me to start coughing when I'm doing a show. When I'm doing so there you go. That's how it happened. It happened. But there's so many other films like it. So many other films where, I mean, Aliens. I remember when I first saw the film Alien, and that is very, very scary. I mean, I've only actually seen the first film. I've never seen the rest of them. Didn't like it. The first film, I watched it once, and that was it. And I'll never forget the bloke sitting down with the alien come out of his chest. Sorry. Please excuse the drinky poo sign. Oh. Oh. I hate light drinks. Orange Zero. Ah! Anyway, so yeah, again, the alien sequence. If I look at it now and I see this thing come out of his stomach and go, and I mean, it's just one of these key moments. There's a film called not Starship Troopers. Let's talk about Starship Troopers. There's a film called Spaceballs done by Mel Brooks, and he actually took that scene and made it into one of the biggest jokes of the film, where they're in this like a space canteen and they're ordering the food and they're undecided, and sitting at the table next to him, and as he's eating, he starts going. Next thing you know, his alien jumps out of his body. He goes, Then this spins off the screen. And I say, what did he have? And they tell me, well, we love the other thing, you know. At the time when I first watched it, it was actually called, oh, bloody hell. There's another film. This film isn't so well known. And it's called Pyramid. And it's about a pyramid that's discovered in the desert somewhere, and scientists being what scientists do, sending a drone to investigate the pyramid. Only something happens to the drone. They then decide, I know, we'll go and get it. Mistake number one. If you've got an unknown substance, pyramid, and you put something in that pyramid, and it goes missing, don't go looking for it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It doesn't end well. And I can't remember how many people get into the pyramid, but it gets down to one at the end. You've got this little monster that's running around the pyramid killing people, you know, ripping out their hearts and seeing if it bounces in the scale. Good film. I reckon when I watched it, I didn't enjoy it. There were some horrific ending, scary bits in it. It's about my level. It's about my level for a horror film. I remember watching Mummy, which is a fun film. At the same time, it has scary things in it. See, people who are younger and watching these things, they're like, I mean, I've never seen this. So many classic scary films I can name. I can name The Thing, Bob, The Bird, Alfred Hitchcock, one of the best horror writers you can possibly imagine. Nightmare on Elm Street, I've never seen that series, never, and I never will do. Again, I don't know why, it just didn't appeal to me. Saw, I'm getting gore stuff now, ain't I? Scream, Final Destination, always a brilliant films. I'm saying it because, as I said, I'm not a horror fan. So that's my thoughts on horror films and scary things. I hope you liked what I discussed. I hope you've enjoyed what I've said. Please let me know either way. And on that note, until next weekend, because there will be a show next weekend, I think. The weekend? One weekend I won't be doing one because I'm going to do
You're going to do a workshop.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be back in time talking to you afterwards. I was thinking, have we got a second viewer? Yay! Hello to whoever's watching. I may stay now for second viewer to discuss what you'd like me to speak about. I've done the two bits that I was going to say. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I say this as a joke. It might be my mate. He always has. My mate Chris always has a habit of coming to watch the show when I'm about to go. If it's hello, whoever you are, hope you've enjoyed your spooky Halloween weekend. So yes, that was so scary. I just run away. So on that note, I'm going to say Chibalob. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. Obviously, subscribe. And when you want to know his film, you ring that bell. You ring that bell. You ring the bell. Ring the bell, a ding a dong, ding a ling a ling. This is Trev the Rev. I ain't no vicar. Signing off. Till next time. Bye bye.